Otto Kilcher, a well-known character from the popular reality television show Alaska, The Last Frontier, conquered the hearts of viewers from all over the world with his rugged allure and strong connection to the natural environment of Alaska. Otto became a symbol of power and independence due to the fact that he was able to hunt, tell stories, and survive on his own. Otto's life was not always simple, despite the fact that he was recognized and frequently featured in the press. There were a lot of obstacles for him to overcome on his tour, such as bad weather and different personal issues. Now is the time for us to start learning about the tragic life of Otto Kilcher, who lived in Alaska, often known as the Last Frontier. The popular reality television show Alaska: The Last Frontier features Otto Kilcher as one of the key characters with a significant role. The Kilcher family is the subject of the show, which follows them as they navigate the challenges that come with living in the wilderness of Alaska. In addition to being the leader of the family, Otto is also a talented craftsman, a farmer, and a survivor, all of which contribute to his significant role on the program. The fact that he is both humble and amusing is one of the reasons why he is considered to be one of the most beloved characters on the program. At the time of his birth on April 19, 1952, Otto Kilcher was born in Alaska to Swiss parents who had relocated there during World War II. It was in a remote and harsh location of Homer, Alaska, that he spent his childhood. Both Ruth and Yule Kilcher are parents to a total of 6 children. The severe conditions of the Alaskan desert forced his family to rely on their own ingenuity in order to survive. As a result, he gained an early understanding of the significance of being self-sufficient and possessing survival skills. As Otto grew older, he developed an interest in mechanics and began working as a skilled mechanic in order to better his abilities and repair a wide variety of machinery during his career. In later years of his life, when he was toiling away to maintain the tools and equipment he required to survive in the Alaskan wilderness, he would find that this ability would prove to be extremely useful. Despite the fact that Otto was employed as a mechanic, he pursued his goals of farming and animal husbandry, and he eventually established a prosperous farm in Homer via his efforts. As a means of subsistence during the harsh winters in Alaska, the Kilcher family relies on their farm for the provision of food and other necessities. Because of this, his abilities as a farmer and animal breeder have been of critical significance to their continued existence. Along with being a mechanic and a farmer, Otto is also recognized for his ability to find useful goods and supplies in the outdoors. He is also known for his ability to travel. His ability to find new applications for old items has proven to be quite beneficial, and it has enabled the Kilcher family to make the most of the resources they already possessed. In addition to his 6 sisters and other relatives, Otto is the most important member of the Kilcher family. Other members of the family include other cousins. People are aware of how close he is to his children and his ability to teach them how to survive in the harsh environment of the Alaskan desert. Many times he takes his children fishing and shooting, and they get to experience directly how crucial it is to be self-sufficient and to put in a lot of effort. In Alaska, the Last Frontier, Otto Kilcher has been on a trip that has been nothing short of incredible. The way he lives his life as a rugged survivalist in the Alaskan bush is demonstrated by this. Almost from the very beginning of the show, Otto has been a significant character. Not only does he demonstrate his abilities as a mechanic, farmer, and adventurer, but he also discusses the advantages and disadvantages of living off the grid. At the beginning of the show, it was demonstrated that Otto had a strong connection to the earth and that he relied on his familiarity with the environment in order to provide for his family. People admired him for his authenticity and his sense of strength, as well as for the way he dealt with the harsh realities of Alaskan winters with humor and determination. Despite the fact that Otto's role on the show evolved during the course of its run, it provided evidence not just of his capacity for survival but also of the closeness he shared with his family. As he became his children's mentor, he imparted to them his knowledge of the land, as well as the importance of working hard and being self-sufficient. Otto would become increasingly well known as the number of people who watched the show increased. He went from being a survivor who persevered through adversity to becoming a successful reality TV celebrity. Fans had a strong affinity for him due to the fact that he was both quick-witted and witty. Among the characters on the show, he was one of the most well-liked roles. The fact that Otto became renowned did not change the fact that he remained faithful to his roots and continued to live a simple life without the use of cell phones or electricity. My thoughts turned to the significance of maintaining a connection with the natural world and living in harmony with the land as a result of his appearance on the show. In the 11th season of Alaska's The Last Frontier, Otto Kilcher suffered a severe injury at the hands of an ox during a severe winter, which put his health in a great deal of jeopardy. The occurrence took place in the very first episode of the season, which caused viewers to be concerned for Otto's health, as well as the continued existence of the show. While Otto was working on the farm, he stumbled upon a group of oxen that were buried in the snow, and he ended up having an accident with them. It is believed that he had severe injuries as a result of being struck by one of the oxen. It was not disclosed what the specific nature of the injuries were, however. It was clear that they were severe enough to require medical attention. Otto appears to be doing well and has resumed his routine activities on the farm, despite the fact that the attack was quite severe. Otto's mental and physical health were both significantly impacted as a result of the events that transpired. Immediately before the disaster, Otto made a post on Instagram in which he conceded that the situation was quite dire and stated that the big waves and snowstorms were not a concern. The bow getting walked on by first responders is not a cool thing to happen. The message conveyed to the audience that Otto's injuries were severe and that he required immediate medical attention. No information regarding Otto's injuries, treatments, or recovery has been made available to the general public. Nevertheless, it is quite probable that he had serious injuries as a result of the collision. As a result of these kinds of injuries, it can be challenging to recover. It takes time and therapy to go back to full strength and movement. Despite the fact that he was in discomfort and having a difficult time, Otto maintained his concentration on his recovery. Through the use of social media, he successfully promoted the exhibition and demonstrated that he had resumed his routine duties on the farm. Despite the injuries he sustained, his optimistic outlook and will to recover have been as a source of motivation for both his family and his friends. As Otto has been making progress in his recovery, he has received a great deal of assistance from his family and friends. In addition to being there for him, his wife Charlotte and their children have shown their love and support for him. The fact that his two sons, Levi and Ivan, have been of great assistance to him during his rehabilitation is evidence of how close they are to one another. In addition, Otto has received a great deal of support from supporters located in every region of the world. Numerous words of encouragement and good wishes for him can be found on social media, which is evidence of the significant impact he has had on the lives of others. In his 3 marriages, the first 2 of them ended in divorce. He has been married 3 times. However, there is not a lot of information available concerning his first marriage, which was to Adjivan Zagersis. Their marriage ended in divorce, and they did not have any children. After his second marriage to Sharon McCamey, he went on to have 2 sons with her, namely Levi Kilcher and Ivan Kilcher, from his first marriage. Despite the fact that they had a kid together, they decided to break their marriage for reasons that are unknown. At the present time, Otto is living with his wife, Charlotte Irene Adamson. The couple has a son named August Kilcher and a grandson named Tori Kilcher. Both of their children are named Kilcher. Together, they are responsible for the upbringing of four sons, two of whom are from Otto's previous marriage, Levi and Ivan. Otto and Charlotte first came into contact with one another in 1989 when they were both working to clean up the oil spill caused by the Exxon Valdez. They got married in 1994 after becoming close to one another as a result of the fact that they both helped clean unclean birds. They have been married for a long time, and they continue to support and encourage one another in achieving their personal and professional objectives. As of the year 2024, Otto Kilcher has a net worth of $4 million. The reason he is wealthy is that he has put in a lot of effort in a variety of fields, such as being a machinist and a plumber. The fact that he is able to repair machinery and tools has proven to be quite beneficial in both his personal and professional life. The fact that Otto owns large tracts of land is another factor that has contributed to his high level of wealth. One further thing that has contributed to his overall net worth is the fact that he has generated money from the reality television show Alaska: The Last Rentier. The fact that Otto has a lot of money does not change the fact that he adores his family and the life he leads on the farm. Because he is courageous and resolute in his pursuit of self-sufficiency, he is adored by followers from all over the world. On the program, he is a character who most people like.